Recently, some of the greatest photographers in the world spent time in a refugee camp in western Uganda. The goal was to teach the art of photography to the children, to show them how to use pictures to document every aspect of their lives, the good, the bad, and the ugly. As you're about to see, the mission was a great success.
Get down low on the ground, photograph, get up high, like up here, and shoot down.
They are some of the most acclaimed photographers in the world.
Don't move, don't move.
Working with young people who have little opportunity to access cameras.
She's so happy to see how it's working.
So happy. Big one of Justin.
These refugees inhabit a remote forest area in Uganda. Born in several different nations, they are currently stateless. Their lives in a sort of limbo. They speak a multitude of languages. But award-winning National Geographic photographer Reza Deghati believes they can all understand the meaning of powerful images.
Now, I don't speak your language, but I used photography like language, and this is the pictures I take.
Reza, National Geographic said Kashi and Chris Rainier.
That's a very good shot.
Have joined South African photographer Neo Ntsoma to give 60 young refugees an opportunity to document their lives in Uganda.
This is the way that we said, telling the stories by picture. What is important for me? What is the good? What is the bad around me? That's how I use the photography.
Over the course of 8 days, the photographers hold a series of workshops in what they call photo camp.
The photography is more than just having pictures of the friends standing together.
In small groups, the young people learn to operate cameras and how to compose pictures.
This is more reflections of the trees in this, what you can get here.
For camp residents like Agonzi Grace, a camera has been an inspiration.
Small, okay.
Now he wants to become a professional photographer at the camp, taking portraits and passport pictures to help support his family.
This was in a fish market? Yeah. You are great. You can be a good photographer.
Grace and his brothers and sisters are here without their parents. On their own, they've managed to make a home in a mud-built hut. Life here is often a financial struggle. And there's the specter of AIDS and other health problems. But Reza and the other photographers show these young adults how to put their surroundings in perspective. To view their temporary home in a new way. Perhaps to create something meaningful out of a sometimes chaotic landscape. The students learn not only to take photos of places, but portraits as well. It gives them the ability to see themselves in a whole new light.
And you will take photographs of completely different things because your stories are different.
The child psychologist working with the team says the camp gives disadvantaged young people a way to express themselves.
In a morning, you can give those children a sense of mastery and significance and achievement by training them to use a digital camera to take pictures.
National Geographic Missions has held these photo camps for disadvantaged youth in the United States. But this is the first time the program has traveled to another country.
And then this finger and turn.
As the students learn from the mission team, the team learns something from the students as well.
Good job. I think that they're teaching us how to care about each other and, how to, remember to be excited about things and remember the simple things in life, and that community is really important, family is important, and that you shouldn't take any of that for granted.
Near the end of the program, the students stage an exhibition of their work. They are excited to show off their newfound skills and display their photographs for all to see. As Reza explained to them at the beginning, these images speak to people of many languages. They can cut through social barriers and across national borders. The photographs will be displayed not only here in Uganda, but also at an exhibition at National Geographic's headquarters in Washington, D.C. It's a triumph for the students and for the photographers as well.
I think that each of us has a mission in our lives. And whenever you learn, you have to give to the people. And the more you give, you learn from them.
After the show, the students collect their photos. And Reza finds he has one last lesson to learn.
I was asking her, what are the most important for you, what you got from here? She said, the pictures is very touching me, but what is useful for me is this one.
At graduation, these students will have received something more than a certificate and a new skill.
Wave your certificate!
They will have learned to document their world in a way that's given them a new perspective on their lives.